Hi, my name is Scott Caesar, men's pastor at Men's Discipleship Network. I would like to thank you for caring about what God cares about, the family unit, and God's design for its success. As a pastor, I understand the tiresome challenge in discipling men, as the battle for a man's soul is the most intense ministry today. You see, never before in the history of our nation has the church and family been so threatened. The culture's assault on biblical manhood has reached epidemic proportions, where confusion of roles has driven the number of men in the church downward. My good friend and mentor, the late Dr. Edwin Lewis Cole, said, "The only scripture you believe is the one you obey." Yet in one of the surveys of Christian men, 90% said they do not believe in the totality of the Bible. There is good news, though. We have a God who's still in control and specializes in turning darkness into light. Research shows that when a man prays with his wife daily, the divorce rate drops to less than 1%. Also, when a man goes to church for the very first time, 93% of the time the family follows. You see, this same God is restoring biblical manhood through the hope of the world, Plan A, the local church. In a Daily News interview, when asked the reason for growth of his 35,000 member church, my friend Dr. A.R. Bernard said it was the decision to focus on men and their role as leaders. You see, a church does not have to pursue what it can attract. Christ-like men are attractive, just as Jesus was a magnet to men. In 18 years of men's ministry, the most asked questions from leaders are, how do we grow Spirit-filled, consistent men? Where can we get masculine biblical content? Well, the MDN system provides practical training to meet these two needs, because men tend to learn what they can apply. The curricula are designed to explain and expose habits that hinder and exchange them for godly habits that reap consistency. The two-step system seamlessly moves in line with your church's unique vision. You can simply start with a one-day training at your church or at your retreat. Then capture that momentum with our weekly curriculum if you choose. 90% of the men surveyed have expressed a greater desire to serve their church after engaging in their very first MDN training. Hey, can you see it? Men more dependent upon Jesus than they were last year. Men beginning to lead families and devotions more so than last year. Transformed men attracting other families to your church. Together, let's change families for Christ, one man at a time. For more information, please visit our website at mensdiscipleshipnetwork.com. Thank you so much for your time. I'm Scott Caesar.